Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new here. Today's video is probably one of my most requested videos so far, and it's for my everyday go-to makeup routine. So I thought quickly before we get into the video I'd just show you like what skincare I do before I apply my makeup. So obviously this morning I just washed my face and then I applied this moisturiser. Please can you focus? So it's the Nip and Fab SPF 20 No Needle Fix Moisturiser. This kind of, I feel like, works as a primer and like mattifies your face a bit. You'll see as I get on that I do add oil to my face, but this just keeps it looking really smooth. And then I go in with the number 7 Protect and Perfect Eye Cream, which has like a little bit of a, like, looks like a foundation when it comes out, but it's not. Like, it hasn't got any like coverage in it, but it just smooths out my under eyes. So that is what I do before I get into anything. But yeah, if you want to see how I achieved this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so first things first is this Vitamin E Hydrating Mist. So I went and got my makeup done by a girl called Jessica Morris Makeup, who's based in West Bridgford, and she is amazing. Like, she did my makeup like I've never seen it before. Like, it was incredible. And she used this on my face and I was like, what is that? It smells amazing, my skin feels lush. And it was literally from Superdrug. I think it was actually a couple of quid, like probably like £2. Well, I don't know if it was definitely £2. That was literally a guess out of nowhere, but it was less than a £5. And yeah, I've been using that since. I just spray it on my face after I've done my moisturiser before I start my makeup, and it just gives your skin that little bit of hydration. I always get quite dry around my nose. I have oily skin. You can probably see my skin is quite oily. I do add moisturiser and stuff though, which probably makes it more oily, but whatever. But this just adds a bit of hydration, I think. So yeah, I love this. And yeah, the key is really just drench your face in it. If it's not drenched, it's not working, you know. Also, please excuse how pale I am. I literally look see-through. But I scrubbed all my tan off. I didn't really have any tan on, to be honest, since like before Christmas. And last night in the bath I had like a full body scrub, exfoliation, shave, you know, the full-on execution of pampering where you take to a new level. I was in the bath for about an hour. So that's why I literally look see-through. Okay, so I've only been using this for a couple of months, but wow, I've used a lot of it. And I swear by it. I got sent it in a PR package. It's MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Primer Oil with gold flakes. How extra is that? But I've been using it. I mean, I did literally just say that my face was oily, but here I am adding more oil. Oh well. I literally add a little bit to each. If I keep looking in the viewfinder, I'm sorry, but I'm still getting used to it. And I'm using it as a mirror, so sorry about that. Yeah, I literally just add that to my face and rub it in, and I just think it gives you a really glowy base. The consistency is nice. It doesn't feel like too oily. Like, it's not like making my makeup fall off through the day or like making me feel like greasy or anything like that. So I just add that in. No, you don't add that in, Dionne. You know, on MUA, you just add it to your face and rub it in. I'm just not an MUA, do you know what I mean? I've got a mirror there as well. Also, so I've broke out in a couple of spots, which is just typical really, because I literally said like on a video last week that my skin's been really good at the minute. So as soon as I said that, the universe was like, haha, no, not anymore. So I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, like, but they're all very painful ones. Like, I don't know if you can actually see them. That we didn't see that one 100%, but they're like sore spots. So usually I don't really wear concealer or anything because I don't really need to, and I'm just not very, the thing is with my makeup, I just don't really use a lot. Like, I'm just quite basic, to be honest. I'm a basic bitch in the makeup department. But because I've got these spots and I want to try and cover them a little bit, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette. I think this is medium. Yeah, medium. And I'm going to use a mixture of the banana and the cream shade, so just the 2 light ones, just with my finger. And I'm just going to put it over the spots, like quite heavily. Like, I'm not going to actually blend it in. I'm just going to see that one's got like a little scab, so that's attractive. Love that from me. Forehead one. was the other one? Oh, it's just there. That's more just like a little bit of redness, to be honest. And I'm just going to put some actually over my cheeks because they're really red today and I'm quite unsure why, but maybe I'm just hot and flustered at this whole MUA life has taken over. Right, so then I've got that. Why is that one not covering for? Right, so that's that concealer on, and I haven't even wet my beauty blender yet. Let me go and wet this and then we will continue. Okay, this beauty blender is massive and I know it looks dirty, but I swear I clean it all the time. This is one thing I do clean. This is disgusting, I can't believe I'm admitting this on YouTube, but I'm really bad at cleaning my brushes, and like the girls are always like, Dionne, and my sister as well. My sister is a makeup artist and she's like, Dionne, your brushes are disgusting, but I haven't even got an excuse for it. It is disgusting, but that's life. Anyway, this one is just like a real technique, a real Techniques extra large one. But yeah, it does the job for me. I'm just gonna like dab that in a little bit, not actually blend it out because my foundation will go over the top anyway. But yeah, I'm just kind of blending that in. So like I said, this is like my everyday makeup. I don't wear makeup every day. If I'm just in the house, I don't wear makeup. If I'm popping to the shops, I won't wear makeup. But if I'm like getting an outfit photo, or if I'm wanting to look a little bit more put together, then this is kind of what I'll do. And it's basically the same for a nighttime. The only thing about on a nighttime is I'll probably use my thicker foundation, which I will show you, and I'll do more like, I'll spend more time on my skin and sometimes put some eyeshadow on if I'm feeling bougie, but that's about it really. So then we're going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Normal Oily Skin 220. This foundation is amazing. I've used this since I was at uni. Obviously not this exact bottle, but yeah, it's just nice. It can be a bit matte sometimes, but that's why I feel like putting the oil as a base helps keep it like a bit more dewy. Well, my technical terms aren't the best, but that's life. I literally put it on my finger, put a little bit on each cheek, chin. I'll put a little bit extra on there because I've got them spots, and just spread it out a little bit. And I'll just use that excess bit because there's some coming out at the end. Obviously right now I'm quite pale, but I blend it down my neck anyway, so that's fine. And then I'm just going to blend that out again with my beauty blender. Excuse me. Definitely no need to be that aggressive. If I feel like I've got redness on my cheeks, and I do have quite rosy cheeks, I'll just add a little bit more to my cheeks specifically, and again blend it out using my beauty blender. Okay, so now that's done, I'm gonna go in with this. Wow, you literally can't even see what this is because it's all rubbed off. Barry concealer all night long in shade 1 Milk. I think I potentially stole this from my sister, unsure, but I'm just going to add 3 little lines under my eyes just to brighten them up. I don't always do this. If I'm in a rush I won't do this, but if I'm like, yeah, go on then, be an MUA, then I will. And I'm just actually going to put it over the spots as well. I know this is really light, so it's not really like a concealer to cover, but that foundation and concealer didn't do the job, so I'm going to leave that there while I do that, and then I'll go back over it with a little bit more foundation just to cover. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really too fussed if you can see a bit of spot. Like, we're all human here, we all have spots sometimes. It doesn't really bother me too much, so I'm happy to kind of like just leave it coming through a bit, but because that one has a scab, we'll try and do at least a little bit of summit, you know. So yeah, just blend that out. Please can no MUAs come at me and tell me that I'm doing this wrong, because I mean, my sister's an MUA and she will probably watch this and be like, Dionne, what are you doing, hun? But do you know what, Sophie? Just doing me. I'm actually gonna get my my sister on here for a video, we're thinking of doing like a say it or shot it, like a get ready with us / say it and shot it. She's coming down next weekend, so I'm thinking would be a good time. I mean, then we're going for a meal with my fam, so me and Sophie turn up more, that'll be great. But just think it'll be a funny video to do with my sister, and I'll maybe do like a one where she does my makeup, because obviously because she does makeup, she's really good, but she like her style of makeup's different to mine. Like she's really good at like dark eyes and stuff, whereas I'm quite plain. So maybe I'll get her to do my makeup like which is a good idea. Why don't I get her to do my makeup like she wears it, and I'll do hers like mine. She's really naturally pretty anyway, so she suits anything, so that's great. So that's that done. That's my base. Praise Jesus, hallelujah. Then I'm gonna, because today I'm feeling a bit bougie, go in with this. I only do this if, like I said, same as concealer, like if I have time, if I'm feeling it, if I'm a bit pale. So I go in with, what shade is it? The cinnamon and chocolate. I rarely use the dark brown. You can see it's like untouched basically. And I just dab it in both of these, and then go in my contour. In my contour? No, in my cheekbone. For both. And then blend it out. That's my phone. I like a really like bronzed, glowy look. That's what I always say, like if I'm ever getting my makeup done. I'm like, oh, you know, just bronzed and glowy. That's kind of as adventurous as it gets, but I do like to have quite contoured cheekbones. And recently I just don't use a lot of powder products. Like you'll see I use a, what am I doing? I use a liquid highlighter. Well, that's it really. Well, cream contour, obviously, but yeah. Wow, I'm blabbering. So then I'll use the same two shades to go in around my forehead as well. Love a good bronzed forehead, I must say. And you know, I'm just going to leave that spot. I know it's coming through, but like I said, that's life, you know. Let's not try and get rid of our imperfections, girls. I mean, apart from that little gap in the hair, because that's just not a vibe really, Dionne, is it? And then I'll bring just any excess down my jawline and chin. Sometimes, like for nights out, like I said, I'll use like an actual, like use the product to go through down my chin to make it like more defined, but just for every day, I'll just bring down any excess. So yeah, that already literally changes the whole dimension of my face. Like, I would leave it like that and I'd be happy, but we're doing a full makeup look today. Next is, again, Barry M. Barry M is underrated. Like, Barry M takes me back to being 13, going to Superdrug, buying 1,000,001 coloured nail varnishes from the Barry M range because they were always the best. And it just reminds me of being young, but they actually do some amazing products. I've used the Iconic London highlight drops. They're really good. But I ran out and needed a quick one. I think I was like going out on the night and I needed to quickly get some. And I picked up these and I love them. They're like a golden, can you see that? Like a rose goldy shimmer. And I put like 3 drops there. 3 drops there. A little bit on the end of my nose and a little bit up the centre. Like the tiniest bit, and then a little bit on my cupid's bow as well. Oh god, a lot just came off there. Yeah, I've just gone off powder highlights. I just feel like you can really see them, and I like it to look like a natural glow. Where is my brush? Yeah, I just feel like powder highlights don't sit right on my skin. I don't really like it. I used to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills like glow palette, but I've just gone off it a little bit. Literally just rub this in and bring it, always bring it up over my eyebrow as well. Don't quite know why, but I do. I just think it looks nice, you know, adds a bit of glow. Blend in up the nose. And the Cupid's bow. I then get this thinner brush similar to that. These are from Brushworks. I got sent them in a PR package, but they're very good. And I dip this back into the lightest brown contour shade. And I just take it down the outside of my nose. Doesn't have to be too precise. As you'll probably see from this tutorial, nothing's precise apart from when it gets to eyeliner, because this is a new thing I've been doing. I'll get onto that in a minute actually, when I do eyeliner. And I literally just blend it out a little bit. I mean, it doesn't look like a snatched contoured nose, but it adds a bit of tan, slims out the nose a bit, and I like it. So yeah. Okay, so that's all my cream products done. So then I go on to bronzer, and I use just a big Real Techniques brush, MAC Give Me Sun, which is nearly run out. Dab it in, like just randomly apply it. Like I don't do any precise contouring with powder really. I'll sort out that hair in a minute. So all on the forehead, jawline. And at this point, like I bring it, oh God, did you hear my voice there? At this point I bring it like quite far down my neck and blend it out. I think on camera it looks more like different, but in real life it blends, I can assure everyone. And it's winter, so I'll probably have a coat or a jumper on, so it's alright. No need to stress around here, girlies. Yeah. I mean, that shoulder is basically see-through, but it's fine because I'm not going to be going out in a vest top. Then just add a little bit more of a bronze. I go in with this NYX Matte Bronzer, and it is in shade Deep Tan. I was recommended this on Instagram. Apparently PLT MUAs use it. That's rumour on the street. So I obviously bought it because all the PLT models look incredible all the time. So I bought that. And then this is it's from a brand called Arbonne. My auntie actually got me it. I think it's like a vegan, cruelty-free brand, and they do really good products. They have a mascara which I use as well. I'll ask her before this video goes live and I'll put a link for it below. And yeah, it's like an orangey shade, and for blushes I like to have like quite orange cheeks. I don't like anything pink, as you've seen earlier. Like I was like cancelling out the red undertones in my cheeks, but this just adds a nice glow because it's got like glitter in it, but also like an orangey tinge. And I put a little bit on my forehead and my chin as well, just to make it all kind of blend in. And next we're gonna do eyebrows. So that's kind of the extent of my face. That's everything on the base. Next we've just literally got eyebrows and eyes and lips. Obviously Dionne, because there's nothing else left to do on your face. So this is the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil in shade Espresso. And so I've had my eyebrows, I don't know why I just looked down the lens, that was a bit scary. I've had my eyebrows microbladed. I don't know if you can see on camera, they also really need doing underneath, but I quite like a messy eyebrow look. So I do just like fill them in a little bit just to darken them and add like more lines, rather than, I know like I used to like colour in my eyebrows so it was all one, but I like to just kind of do hair strokes with this, so I will do that. So that is one brow done. You can see it just darkens up a little bit. I like to bring them further in the centre, but yeah, not a lot really. I used to absolutely hate my brows. Like I hated how sparse they were, but since getting them microbladed and I got them laminated as well, which was amazing. I really need that redone, to be honest. I think it's kind of all faded, but now I'm actually really happy with my brows and I don't have to do a lot with them. But a little tip is castor oil. So when my brows were super sparse, I used to put castor oil through them like every other night or whenever I remembered and could be bothered. And I do think that had a factor to play in like why they grew, because now they're quite full. But I will leave the link to the castor oil I use down below. It's literally just from Amazon and it's really good, and it was like a really big like bottle for like a £5, I think. So that's that done. And then I go in with this product. My friend Beth showed me it, and since she showed me I've been obsessed. It's Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brow, and it's like a little spoolie, and I just brush through them with this and it keeps them in place. It's like a brow gel, but it adds like a dark colour as well. It just keeps them looking really bushy, which I love. I love a bushy brow. Like a messy brow is just something that I'm here for. And then eyeliner. I'm going to do eyeliner off cam because we all know that even the best MUAs can't do eyeliner on cam. So I basically really quickly just like put it there and go zoom, and then I use a little, not cotton wool pad, what are these called? Is it an ear? Are they called earbuds? I'm gonna call them an earbud. I use this to just kind of carve it out. If I like go a little bit off track, I'll like just use that to quickly swipe it up a little bit, and that kind of drags it so it looks more like as well. So yeah, be right back and I'll quickly apply this. And that is my eyeliner done. Like I said, not the neatest. Am I bothered? No, not really, because once I get my mascara on, you can't even see like the line, but I just do like a little flick, you know, like eyebrows. They're sisters, not twins. And then I'm going in with the same brand that I mentioned earlier, the Arbonne, and just applying that to my top lashes. For every day I don't really put mascara on my bottom lashes. I can't multitask. Let me just do this and then I'll tell you the story. Are you actually kidding me? Did you just see that? Dionne, literally just quit while you're at it, hon. Just quit while you're at it. I can't believe that just happened, to be honest. I've just literally got mascara everywhere. It's in my hair. It's all over this top. It's all over my white joggers. I've just had to put more concealer on my face because I had to wipe off. Oh my actual god, am I okay? Am I actually okay? This is a nightmare. This is a disaster. It's a failure. What is going on? I just wanted to apply mascara easily. Goodness me. Okay, I've just gone and wiped off the mascara, which is now everywhere in the apartment. So please excuse why my top's wet, because that is why. So last but not least is my lips. This is literally my most asked question in the world. Nah, this is actually beyond a joke now. It's not even funny. Like I said, this is my most asked question, is what is your lip combo? What do you wear on your lips? And the majority of the time recently when I've been asked is this combination. I always keep the same actual lipstick slash product, I'll show you in a minute, but I mix up the lip liners. So at the minute, for every single day, I'm wearing the NYX Suede Matte Liner in shade London, but for more dressier, I'm using a new one, which is Morphe Trendsetter, which is actually an eyeliner, but I wanted like a really dark brown and it works perfectly, so I do recommend that. I'll link both of them below. But yeah, I go in with this, I overline them to make them look a bit bigger, and yeah, let's do this. Okay, once lips aligned, I then go in with my favourite lip product, and it is Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Lips in shade Platinum Blonde. It's a really nice pink. This is a brand new one, so is there anything better than a brand new lipstick? I don't think so. And it's like a pinky nude By the way, I've gave up with the spots. They're just staying for the world. And that is the finished look. That was a struggle. We got there in the end, but wow, that was a struggle. To set my face, I use this product. Now I need to actually just rave about this for a minute because this is like my 3rd bottle now and I'm obsessed with it. So it's Untitled and Jamie Genevieve collab, and it's CBD Tan and Water Gradual Face Mist. So it's not even a setting spray, but I just spray it all over my face when I've done my makeup. I feel like it keeps my makeup in place and it tans it through the day, so when I take my makeup off on a night, my skin doesn't feel as pasty. It smells amazing and fresh, and honestly I love it. I think it does actually say on here that she uses it as a setting spray as well. No, it doesn't. Maybe I just made that up, but you heard it here first. It's a brilliant setting spray. It's literally just and that is the finished product. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'll leave everything linked down below and I'll see you in the next vid.